food is fuel, not just comfort, right? Choose the food. I mean, are you going to buy cheap watered down gas to put in your car? No. I mean, may not
Mhm.
put premium in it. You may go 87 octane, but you want to make sure it's good gas and things like that. Same thing for your body, because your body,
Mhm.
those are much harder to repair, right?
Mhm.
And eating well, looking well. And I want to stress this to people too. It's not about vanity, right? This isn't about, oh, look at me. And if you're going into it with that, well, that's a whole other topic for a whole other day. But really just being able to run with your kids and be in shape, right? To have the muscle that's going to improve your memory and things like that, because it's all tied together. Your body is your system, right?
Mhm.
And really looking at, I don't know, what do you have to add to that, Wendy?
Yeah. Well, I think, the key is like looking at you're fueling this
Hmm.
body that God gave you. And it's not to say we can't enjoy, some, I call it soul food every once in a while. Right.
Yeah,
But,
comfort food, or even a
yeah,
bag of
well,
Cheetos. I
people,
like Cheetos.
I think people don't, it's easy to look at somebody that has an alcohol addiction or drug
Hmm.
addiction and go, oh, they need to fix that.
Yeah.
But in this world of no body shaming, like, I'm sorry, but like there is food addiction too, right? And there
Yeah. Oh,
is,
yeah. Definitely.
100%. And there's on both ends of the spectrum, right?
Hmm.
Neglecting by not fueling our body at all, right? With eating disorders on that end. And then you got it on the other end where that's your comfort, that's what you go to.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is we've got to look at food for what it is, and which is fuel. And sometimes, yes, it's social and it's fellowship or,
Hmm.
around that. But being
Especially,
really
especially if you're Baptist, it's all about fellowship and food.
but being conscious about it, right? And just making it a priority. And I think that there was maybe a little bit of a stigma towards that.
Hmm.
I know at some point in my life, it was like, yeah, it was people made it about vanity, but it's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the more we're learning, the more we realize like we are pouring toxins into our bodies. And that's not what we should be doing. So really just
Yeah.
being conscious and intentional about fueling and looking at food as fuel, not
Yeah.
as pleasure.
Yeah, not only looking at, what are you putting in your body? Are you grabbing a piece of fruit? Are you grabbing a candy bar? Are you grabbing, you know, something you made at home? Or are you grabbing something prepackaged, right?
Mhm.
And really, start small. It's not something you have to, make huge upgrades. Okay, I'm going to change it. Just start with one meal a day, right?
Mhm.
Just one meal a day, and look at it, make sure the food is nutritional, make sure it's real. I'm just going to say that and put that out there. Um, and focus on, one meal a day instead of grabbing a bag snack. Grab a piece of fruit, grab an apple, grab an orange,
Mhm.
grab a banana, grab a carrot. I am a stress eater, so when I get stressed, I start snacking, and I've tried to shift from, and have successfully shifted from, grabbing a bag of chips to grabbing, carrots, a little bag of those little mini carrots or something like that. Try to buy organic when I can find them, and it's something where I get the same texture, the crunch, and everything else,
Mhm.
but it's so much better for you than
Mhm.
prepackaged potato chips. And I like chips, but let's be real, it's not good for you. And so that's just, again, focusing on looking at fuel in your body